Hello, good afternoon folks. Today we are here going to talk about our BPU series, our hard drive cage. If you look it up on our website, which is at iStarUSA.com, you can just type in on the search box a BPU dash follow with like a model number. For example, the BPU-350SATA for this model, and BPU-230SATA, and BPU-340SATA, and of course this is our 5 1/4 size T7-M1. For many of you that do not know what the BPU cage are, they are actually a space saver where it will require a size of where you will put in your optical drive, like a DVD-ROM that I have in my hand, where you can combine this into the DVD slots and have a hot swap hard drive capability. The reason for that is so that you can save space, also easy access to any hard drive that you use for storage uses. A DVD-ROM drive like this actually fit into a slot that we have that sits like this on a typical chassis, and this of course is our very famous D400 chassis, a rack mount chassis. Now, if you slot out your DVD drive and you have slots that have a 3 opening, you can easily fit a 3 opening BPU 340 that requires 3 openings to be fitted in there. That will convert a 3 5 1/4 opening into 4 hard drive easy access. Now let's kind of look in depth of what these cages do. Let's take for example this BPU 340 requires 3 5 1/4 bay, and it has 4 cages. 4 trays. The way to access the trays is unlock the latch and you pull it out, and this is where you install your hard drive, 3.5 inch. And of course these are hot swappable, and again using just a 3 5 1/4 slots you have 4 drive access. And for our BPU 350 model, using the same height, 3 slots, you get 5 hard drive easy access. And of course the trays are considered accessories that if you do have more than one hard drive or more than multiple hard drive, you can always buy them in extras that are easy accessible to swap out. The back of these cages comes into different connectors. You have your regular Molex 4-pin power connectors, and you have your SATA power connectors, and of course like this unit that has 5 hard drive, you have your 5 SATA connectors port. And so here we have our BPU 230 T7M1, BPU 340, and BPU 350. Okay, so now let us take a look at the material that is made of this chassis, of this housing, what we call the hard drive cage. That we have the 4 hard drives, the 5 hard drives, and what I have in my hand is the 3 hard drive that uses a 2 optical bay. Basically, if we look at the whole unit itself, it consists of a housing and 3 trays that made up for the 230 SATA, the BPU-230 SATA. On the housing itself, as you can see on the outer layer, these are actually made by aluminum, and of course with aluminum you can dissipate the heat much easier. And the black part of course is by plastic, and as you can take a look at it, these are aluminum. The back of a housing, you have a 12 cm fan that actually blows airs out, which helps cool your hard drive. And there are also the different jumpers and connectors that is to use to configure your hard drive. And if you can see, there's a little speaker here for any hard drive failure. Okay, now the front of the housing On this particular 230 SATA, the BPU 230 SATA, you have a reset button and you have 3 buttons for your hard drive. If you ever have the need to swap out a hard drive and put a new one in, you just hit the hard drive button. Basically, in the front of the housings, you have your 4 button where the second, the third, and the 4th button is to power on your hard drive, and the first one is to reset them. Okay. This is the housing. Now we are talking about the tray. Of course, as you guys see, I pull the tray out from the housing, and it locks in place, and it's just unlatch the handlebar and you pull it out. The tray itself is also made by aluminum, again for the purpose of heat dissipating. And the handlebar, this piece actually is also by aluminum. It makes your unit look very high-end, looks very expensive. It's a very good gadget to have if you ever need to consolidate your optical drive slot to have hard drives.